Someone is coming back to Elm Street. He is not friendly. He is not patient.
Kill for me.
And he is not a welcome visitor.
No! No! No!
But he has something terribly special for the new kid on the block.
It started to happen again.
Dad!
I'm in trouble. You've had some scary dreams, okay? Help!
Daddy can't help you now.
There's something inside him.
Fight him! You're not afraid of him. He doesn't even exist.
Freddy Krueger is back on Elm Street.
Get out of here, Lisa!
Jesse, fight him!
Watch out for him. He'll be in your neighborhood soon. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2.
You are all my children now.
Freddy's Revenge.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nightmare at Camp Blood Part 2. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. Tonight's guests are, I almost said Chad, stirring the spoon up already.
How dare you?
Tonight's guests are Chris Snyder and Destiny Faulkner from House of the Living Dead. How's it going, guys?
Good. How you
Great.
doing?
Oh my God, I can't
How
believe I
are
almost said
you?
Chad. Getting all turned up here already. Oh, some people in the chat already. How's it going, Tommy Click? Ready to rock? Freddy rules. He certainly does.
Yeah, he does.
Gum out of my mouth. Hey, Horrorhead Heather, how's it going? Nice to see you in the chat again.
Hi, Heather.
Hey, House of the Living Dead. She's hey, can't talk. Oh, no, I can't talk tonight. She's hey, House of the Living Dead. What's up, everyone? We had the extended cut that Snyder doing the dance, right? Yes.
That's on the after show. There you go.
Oh, I made a specific video that just loops while we watch, so people can watch that if they don't have to video themselves.
There you go.
So talking here. Hey, Toronto Freddy, how's it going? You are all my children now.
Yeah.
Hey there, Evil Bread. How's it going? Oh, look, there's the spoon right there.
There it is.
Say his name and he shall appear. Let's see here. Hey, Justin Jones. How's it going? All right. So I've got my movie set to 0 seconds.
0 seconds.
I'm just going to make a quick post that we're live so people can hop in with us.
All right.
Damn it. Okay, I'm at 2 seconds. No.
You're so far in the future.
I'm at 7 seconds.
7. God damn it.
It was
I
2
know.
before.
I know. It wouldn't stop.
7. All right. 7 seconds. That's.
I see you from.
Is that what we're going to? 7? I can. Are we at 7? I can go to 7 if we're going to start at 7.
That's where I went.
Okay,
Mine
let me see here.
I tried to reverse him. It told me no.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 second. I'll get up to 7.
Okay.
6,
Darn it.
7. I'm at 7 seconds. Okay, everybody.
All right. It's everybody
We're
at
set to
7 seconds.
Let me see the chat here. Make sure the chat is. If you're following along with us, set your video to 7 seconds. That's where we're starting.
Yes. My bad.
Make sure we're all live here. Switch can. Yeah, we're all good.
Yes, Heather. New Line Cinema is on the screen. Well, sort of. Half of it.
Yeah. There's a line in between it.
How
Yeah.
do you make people mods? I was going to
I
do
knew
it for
why.
Good Reel, but I almost put them in the timeout instead.
There should be like the 3 little dots next to the person's name.
Yeah.
In the comments where it says,
Oh, hey, Rob. How's it going?
so there should be a thing set as moderator or something like that. I don't know.
I can only block them or put them in a timeout. Maybe I should put them in a
I think
timeout.
you got to do it on the actual like YouTube.com YouTube site.
Oh.
I think you got to do it that way.
Let me see here. Switch over to me. Yeah, maybe we can do it from here. Good reel.
Heather says Brett almost got in timeout instead.
Yeah. Watch out, Brett. There we go. And I just made you guys a mod, so anyone talking filth in the comments about this movie, you put them on a timeout.
Yeah.
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 As she's rotating around in a rotating
Look,
chair.
it's a new chair.
It's nice, isn't it? I do it all the
I
time.
like it. I can
love
rotate
it.
too, but
I
my
love
headphones
it.
will unplug.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I'm
it
the
is.
kind of person, I always bounce my leg. I always
Mhm.
have to like do something.
Yeah, I'm
Rob
always
says
spinning
nice
around.
spin, Destiny.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it's annoying. I was really thinking like maybe if I watch someone spin around, I'd be like, can they fucking quit? I can't stop.
Does yours lean back a little bit too?
Mine goes pretty
Does
far.
Mine does.
I just lost my speaker.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh,
That's why I'm always
Mine
doing the
was-
watch-alongs like this. I'm just kicking back like, oh yeah.
mine was $25 from Walmart. So
That's the same one I got.
Really? Does it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Chair twins.
Twins.
I don't know. I might break it.
I break it. I hope not.
It moves forward.
Spec light
Yeah,
better.
I'm sorry. I should stop.
You guys ready to get this movie going?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to count back from 5, and when I say go, that's when you
Okay.
hit play. Okay? I know that can be confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Woo.
All right.
Get a little New Line Cinema action going on. So here's the real question. Do you guys like this movie or the first movie more?
Hmm.
I think I'll slightly still give it to the first, but just barely.
Yeah.
I think if somebody was to say, if I hadn't seen any of them for a while and someone was like, do you want to watch Nightmare 1 or Nightmare 2? I might pick this one. Not saying that I necessarily like it more.
This
But if
one's
someone
just
was to
like
say-
more fun.
Yeah, it's more fun to watch
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Much more enjoyable.
I would say the same thing. I think it's more. It's like more rewatchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like the first one. You have Nancy. Like
No, Nancy's so great. Yeah, it's true.
yeah. So. she
Good.
definitely
Brad has the same shirt as you, Destiny.
There's Robert Englund
Robert
there
Englund.
already. Yeah.
Yes, I finally found one at Walmart because my Walmart is shit. And
Mine
that
still
I'm
doesn't
jealous.
have that one.
I
And I
don't have that
looked
shirt either.
yesterday.
But we still haven't gotten the Scream one that
I still haven't gotten that one
has,
either.
or The Exorcist.
Nope, I haven't gotten any of those.
And now there's a new Halloween one.
I said we do have the new Halloween one. I haven't got it yet, but we do have the new Halloween one.
Or if I go, they never have my size.
That too.
I
They
got a
have
really
like
great Jaws one.
every size except mine. I get so mad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always like small, medium. Well,
I
I suppose
never
medium's
have
not too bad, but
See, I need small. It's always
you need
like
small. I need
extra
large.
large.
I need large as well. It's like there's always small, medium, and then it goes to like extra large. I'm like, damn it.
This is the shirt I've got though. This is my shirt.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Where'd you get that one from?
I think I got it at a place called Spencer's.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what that is?
I do know
Yeah.
what Spencer's is.
Love
Yeah.
Spencer's.
I didn't know if that was a U.S. thing or not.
Yep. Oh yeah, we got it here.
All the malls. Ow.
Yeah, we've got it in every mall.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
At the front is cool shirts. At the back is all the sex stuff.
Sex stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm running behind the comments here. The film Sprocket should have 4 slashes across it on her nightmare. Sure. Whale song. Heather likes this one first. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Trying to Freddy likes that Robert
Yeah.
side in the bus. Yeah, same here. Nice way to get him into the movies.
Yep.
The gradient subtitle too, yeah. It's very homoerotic, which is interesting but not explored enough. That's I think what when I was younger, I used to be like, there's something about this movie and I don't know what it is. And then now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, it's super gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love this one now. It's
Yeah.
definitely very high in my ranking. I'll probably do a ranking once we're done all these watch parties, and this movie's gonna rank fairly high, I can tell you that.
I'd say or at least my ranking. I don't know if she plans on doing a ranking sooner, but my ranking isn't until next year. So I'll tell you right now, this one is my number 2 in the whole franchise.
Ooh, awesome.
Also, my number 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So there you go.
So
Which
very
is why
highly
I
appreciated
picked
movie.
it first to be here.
Yeah, this is the
She
Destiny
did.
show.
Just kidding. It's fine.
Wait,
Yeah, I was
let's-
like,
let's-
I want Freddy's Revenge, and Josh was like, Destiny already called dibs. I'm like, God damn it.
well, that's why Destiny is featured in her own block down below. She has her own bottom screen.
She gets her
My
own
own
space.
Yeah.
I can spin all I want.
Yep. When you stretch your arms out, it looks like Freddy's arms are yours.
See? Look at that. I love this opening too.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a great intro.
Yes. Very scary. You know, the other day I was actually thinking of like scenes that take place on a bus in horror movies.
Ooh.
Jeepers Creepers 2.
So that'd be a
Yeah,
good question of the day right
'cause
there.
I know, no one steal that. I'm copywriting or whatever. I was
Trademark.
also
Yeah.
staring at this too, so I was just like, huh.
That Jeepers Creepers 2 is also a gay horror movie for
It is.
a lot of
Yeah.
people. Those shirtless hunks on the bus for a while.
Oh yeah. And then watching it as a kid, I was like, damn, it's a lot of
Yep.
guys.
I might have rewound a few times.
I love Jeepers Creepers too.
Yeah, me too. It seems to get a lot of hate, but I always really liked it. More, probably.
The opening of Jeepers Creepers 2 is fantastic.
So
It's
Yeah.
absolutely
So good.
fantastic.
So good.
Oh, God. This is so good. Now, when I think of Freddy Krueger, this is the Freddy I think of, is Nightmare 2 Freddy.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is him at his baddest.
Yeah. And I just watched it on VHS for the first time when J-Man and Destiny did their episode of Be Kind, Please Rewind. That was the first time I seen it on VHS, and it's even darker on that, which is more.
I have it on
effective.
VHS. I don't know where my
So do I,
VHSs
right?
are, but I have them. Oh,
Yep.
I need to go
Yeah.
find mine. My parents have them in a box somewhere at other house of ours.
Yeah.
Evil Bread says he thinks this is the best Freddy design in the entire series.
I agree.
Yes.
Walmart in Canada are an absolute joke, Destiny. I can attest to that. Their shirt selections are
They're a joke
terrible.
here, too.
Hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, girl.
Justin Jones says, nice shirt. Rob Kerr asks us, have you seen the Scream Queens documentary?
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
I have not seen that yet. I need to see it.
cried. I cried.
Yeah, it gets pretty emotional. It's very
Yeah,
good.
I heard he had a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But
Fun
it's
fact.
also-
Oh, go ahead.
Toronto Freddy says, fun fact, during the Snyder murder scene, it's actually not Robert Englund. It's the actor that was originally supposed to replace Robert.
Yep.
Interesting.
I learned that on the Never Sleep Again
Oh.
documentary was where
He was dropping
it.
in.
Aw, you sexy motherfucker. What's up?
Mr. Matt
Okay.
Facci himself.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Matt.
You guys seeing this comment?
Oh no. My boyfriend loves to sing that song.
Oh, you guys, before I forget, I have to say this once every stream. I hate Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
God. Why would you have us on?
Actually, I'll probably have you guys on for the watch party for that because you guys love it.
Dude, I'm down.
I'm down.
And I won't shit on it the whole time, I promise. I actually do like it a little bit, but I haven't seen it in a couple of years.
You know what? We watched I'll Always Know What You Did Last summer.
A much
did.
better movie, though. A much better
Whoa.
movie.
What? What?
That's slander.
No.
There's no way.
That's true. It's true.
Even the way it looks.
It
Yeah.
does look much better than I'll Always Know. It doesn't look like it was made for
It's a
10
better
minutes.
movie too.
Better characters.
Yeah, better characters too. Yeah, better actors.
Okay, so better.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm hearing.
Heather says this is fourth for her.
Yeah,
one,
I
three,
see
and
changing
seven.
the subject. All right.
137.
That is a great trilogy though. No
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, 1, 3, like New Nightmare is
My top 4, yep.
It's within my top 3, if not.
It's
number one.
it's in my top 4. I got 1,
Yeah.
2, 7, and 3. I think is my ranking.
That's
1,
mine.
2, 7, 3. That's my top 4.
We're right, Evil Bride. We mentioned that. I still need to see that documentary. They've both seen it.
Mm-hmm. I really love Lisa. I think she's great.
It is on Shudder. Yeah, I love Lisa too. I thought she was a great, I guess, final girl.
In a way, yeah.
I mean, she lives. I say anyone that lives is the final one.
Yeah, she's never in like direct danger, but she's like peripheral to danger the whole time.
Yeah.
So this is like the first kind of, I would say, gay scene of the movie. Not quite yet, but like
it's starting to like plant the.
Well, it's like it's got them in jock straps, and it's got them like pulling their
Right.
pants down, their bums out, and like it's just slowly.
Oh.
Little bum wiggle. You got it, Jesse. 3 is amazing, Heather. Dream Warriors is a great movie.
It is good.
And next week, I'll be watching that with the boys from Good Reel.
There you go.
That's right. One of the characters was gay and Jeep. Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that. I just meant that like all of the guys were shirtless for a while. I forgot about that, or at least they thought he was gay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess push back.
Nice ass.
Derek Goodwin. Personally, I think Rob Zombie films are very blah and too over the top. Thank you so much, Derek Goodwin.
And you know what? That's okay. If that's how you feel, you know, I'm not going to hold that against you.
I won't argue with you. I'll argue with Josh though.
Destiny. Well, this is your episode. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. I can say what I want.
This girl looks like the double of Meryl Streep. I can see that. Look,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Jessie is the final girl in this movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Jessie had came back in another Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Actually,
I think so too. But especially after watching that documentary, after all the stuff he went through, I don't think that he would be down to go through that again. Not at this time, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe now, like something in a fan film, I'm sure he'd be down to. But
Jessie's new nightmare.
Hell yeah.
Heather says baseball scenes in horror are so fun. Love this and Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, the Sleepaway Camp stuff is great.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
You shouldn't die, Ricky.
Eat shit and live, Bill.
Goodreal says their ranking is 1, 3, 2. Freddy versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason above New Nightmare. How dare you?
I love Freddy versus Jason, but I can't put it above New Nightmare.
The remake above 4? What?
I don't know.
We've got to talk next week.
I think I got it above.
No way.
I think I do.
No way.
Listen, I tried rewatching part 4 like last year sometime. I was like, I'm in a Freddy mood. Let me rewatch it because I watched a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
I turned it off.
It's fun for a kid because it's like the MTV Freddy. So, you know, flashy and it's, you know, all that stuff.
I don't know. Once it got to the Kung Fu.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad
like,
scene. I will agree with that.
Uh-huh.
But I do love part 4. I can't say it's anywhere near as bad as
I
the
liked
reboot.
5 a lot more than 4 this time around.
Really?
See, I still take 4 over 5, honestly.
I do take 4 over 5.
I'm not big on 4 or 5, honestly. Like those two I usually try to skip most days.
Evil Bread says they met Rob Rustler a few years back, and he's a great and chill dude to talk about this. Not sure. Jonathan, glad you could make it.
Hey,
we are at. Let me see here. What timestamp are you guys at?
I have about 12 minutes and 20 seconds or so.
12:20 around there. Mm-hmm. Jesse's just laying in bed thinking about his best friend.
Yeah.
She looks like Meryl. Trying to Freddy. Dream Warriors is my favorite nightmare. It's right up there for me. Miss C, I'd rather watch any
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street movie over Halloween 5. I was like Neo's. Saying, I like Halloween 5, but the last time I watched it, I was definitely like, what the hell is this movie?
I am a Halloween 5 defender. Yeah.
I like it, but I definitely was last time I watched it, I was like, I like this less than I watched it last time. Great man asks, I agree, Heather.
Oh, yeah. This should be a Man Crush Monday. Like
there you go.
Yeah. You
guys have been slacking on that anyway. What's up?
Derek Goodwin, he definitely has seen a penis or two at least in Jeepers Creepers 2. Did he have that kind of look on his face, Derek?
I don't remember.
Derek would know.
Say I don't
Derek
remember.
would know.
Derek would know.
Does he or not?
I know Derek, if you're wondering.
He's the expert. He would know.
He's gonna be so mad I said that. If you thought jockstraps were gay, just wait until the BDSM daddy bear. Yes, that is coming.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the scene in Nightmare 1 where Nancy's outside the
I was just
the
about
police
to bring
station.
that up. Very reminiscent of the
Yeah.
original here, for sure.
Shots fired. I agree, Derek Goodwin. That's about Robert Zombie or Robert Zombie. Rob Zombie.
Robert Zombie.
Robert Zombie. About time you treat him with some respect.
That's the only time.
Mr. Robert Zombie.
I think I've literally said in every live stream that I think except for Slash It Out that I don't like it. Let's see here. Oh. Heather, remake that high shit got real. I agree, Heather. What the fuck is that?
I mean,
Good Real Hunting. I'm unsubscribing.
Fuck the remake.
No, I don't unsubscribe from Good Real. They make good stuff.
there we go.
What? Dad can't help you now. Interesting.
It's been a long time since I did a Nightmare on Elm Street, a marathon of Nightmare on Elm Street, so it could easily change, or maybe it won't. It better. Although we've got the watch party coming up at the end of all this, Brett, so we'll see how you feel about it then. Brad is going to be
That's
so mad at
terrifying.
me. Oh, Derek, his is one. Freddy versus Jason that high. I didn't know you liked Freddy versus Jason that much.
It's
3,
fun, but I don't
6,
have
2.
it that high.
Where's 7? You don't have New Nightmare in there, Derek.
Maybe he doesn't like
Oh,
it.
I love that scream. That scream's so good. I know a lot of people make fun of it and stuff, but I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's
a
great.
great scream. I think more men.
He screams better than some of the women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he's like pulling it way
Mm-hmm.
below how you're supposed to. And
I
that's how
agree.
more men should scream. I love it.
Justin Jones. The issue I have with this film is that it doesn't stay within the rules of other films. He's supposed to show up in your dreams. Maybe it's because everyone's like super drunk from being at a pool party. We saw in Freddy vs. Jason that you smoke some weed, he's able to get you. So
Yeah.
maybe if your mind is under the influence of some stuff, he's able
that's a
to.
good point. Also, you got to remember, there was only one movie before this, so there wasn't
Yeah.
too many rules. I mean, there was a little bit established in the first one. but
Technically, everything else broke the rules. Nightmare 2
Yeah,
set the precedent.
that's the
220 in
argument I
South
would-
Africa. Jesus.
Wow. Oh, PM. Okay.
Oh, PM, yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
PM,
it
I was
was
like,
AM
oh.
for a second. I was like,
But
damn.
it's still pretty crazy.
It's like my
yeah,
dear
and
boy.
also, whenever Jason and I, whenever we watched this for Be Kind, Please Rewind, he made a really great point with the pool scene.
Mhm.
To where, like, maybe, like, we're supposed to be seeing Jesse the whole time and not Freddy.
I think there's quite a few cases where that is the case, and the pool scene
And
being.
I don't know if the
Makes
pool
sense.
scene is that a case though, because I think he went to school with those people, right? You think at least one of them would be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Jesse,
but
stop."
there's the one guy who looks at him and is like, "You need some help, man." Like all calm, like he wouldn't do that if he was looking at a
And-
monster like Freddy.
He's new.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Does he really know everyone? He is
Right.
new. And he's just there because he's already friends
It's
with
true.
Lisa. So,
True.
maybe. Gotta
Mm-mm,
see.
fuck that.
Either way, they're wondering how he's setting fires and without with just like waving his arms around.
It's magic. That's what it is. Magic.
Technically, it's a supernatural horror movie. I mean,
Yeah.
I can buy into something like that. Sure.
Evil Bread. This film was so weird, especially in this scene. They have no idea what Freddy was, and it feels so generic.
Mhm.
I love that part.
I'm way behind on comments here. I'm like 4 minutes behind. The Toronto Freddy. The remake doesn't exist for me. Heather, I've been slacking half the time. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yes.
Derek Goodwin, Gaydar are strong with me. Not quite what I meant, but I would do a Thirsty tomorrow for this movie. Ooh.
There we
I
go.
think I would put Grady at number 1.
For sure.
Same.
For sure.
Same.
I did defend Tina from Halloween 5. I was just pissed at the shitty way that they killed her. Yeah, I can never defend the killing of Rachel in Halloween 5. Like, that's just disgusting, the way they did Rachel. Tina, I actually don't mind that much. I like Tina, but I don't think Tina should have been a character at the expense of Rachel.
I'll go into this more when we actually get to the watch along of this. But like, if Rachel dying, I didn't mind had they would have done it better and a little bit later. They did it way too early, and it was way too lazy the way they did it. That's where I have the problem. The idea of killing Rachel off in 5 never bothered me.
They should have killed the blonde friend off when Rachel died, and Rachel should have died later with Tina.
Yeah, I agree.
I love Tina.
I like Tina too. I don't have much.
I've warmed up to her. I didn't for the longest time, but I've warmed up to her.
Jonathan says thoughts on VHS 94. I haven't seen that. Is that a new one?
Oh,
is he asking about the 94 release of the VHS?
Oh,
I think he's talking about the VHS movie.
I think that.
Oh,
yeah. I haven't seen the new one. I've only seen the first 2.
I've seen the first 3. I haven't seen that one, but I do want to watch it.
Robert Zombie, yes, great name. A long time since a guy ever said, "You got that body, I've got the brains" to me. Because it sucked. If we're talking about second Halloween movie, yeah, it did.
Huh?
What? Evil Bread's ranking 1, 3, 7,
guy.
2, Freddy vs. Jason, 4, 5, Freddy's Dead. Total garbage, flaming garbage, remake. I would agree with that. I would pretty much agree with that ranking. Yeah, 1, 3, 7 are pretty much the holy trilogy for me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan, the actor who plays Jesse, just followed me and DM'd me yesterday. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. He's on like Instagram a lot.
Oh, I'll have to follow him.
Yeah, he's great.
I should have sent him a link to this.
Hey. Probably be like, no.
Yeah, he'd be like, screw you guys.
I don't want to watch this.
I think Freddy changes his tactics based on the person he's attacking. I think in this movie, he's possessing Jesse, and they are seeing Jesse instead of Freddy. He is a dream demon with powers.
I think so, too.
I think it's definitely a likely speculation, kind of like Jason helping Pamela in Friday 1. It's, to me, I think that's based off of, like, when he died, when he would have had to come back.
The timeline would make sense, right?
A body thrown through a window and her killing Mr. Christie and her driving on the driveway, like there's a disconnect between like her being the Flash or something. So I do think that Jason helped her off screen in Friday 1, and then that's how he would have seen Alice kill her and then maybe followed her home or something. Or I don't know. I do think Jason was there though.
I think so too.
No out of town chicks.
Oh, The Diary of Nancy Thompson.
Your cat in the background is so adorable. Whose cat?
I had one.
This is your cat here?
Oh, was Destiny's cat there? I didn't see him.
She was earlier, but she left. I don't know where she went. Oh, there she is.
Evil Bread. I love this film, but it feels like the most totally different of the series.
It is, and that's why I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely. I would say it's more in line with the other ones than 7. But 7,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, 7 is definitely pretty different. Different, but the same.
Yeah.
But that's why it's great.
Even Freddy vs. Jason kind of feels like a nightmare movie with just Jason being
It is
the main
absolutely a nightmare movie.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to include it in the Friday the 13th series, because it was way more of a nightmare movie to me. That was like, I don't feel like it fits with the Friday series.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto Freddy 3. Wait. Number 1 is 3. Okay, 3, 1. New Nightmare, Dream Master, Freddy's Revenge, Dream Child, Refugee, Freddy's Dead. Okay. See, Dream Master seems to be a beloved entry.
I love the music.
Justice for Rachel. Oh, got no Rachel should have made it to the end. One of the downfalls of 5. I agree. Justin Jones loves the dance scene. All Night Long, Wish by Wish, featuring Fonda Ray. Snyder, the cut your scene out. Chances for dancing Snyder.
Damn it.
They never play it. They should play it.
What?
They should play it. And some of them would definitely get the
Blasphemy.
reference.
Heather would have put $1 in Jesse's pants.
Yes, definitely. Making it
Yeah, it's
rain.
retrospective continuity. Yeah. Did you know the whole cast of Slumber Party Massacre reboot is South African like me, and I have met one of them? Oh, I did not know that. That's
I didn't
interesting.
know that either.
Was it filmed? Was it filmed there or something?
It might
I
have been.
think it was.
Justin
Oh, my
Jones,
cat.
Justin's cat.
She is back.
Oh,
Oh,
kitty.
kitty. Aw.
Kitty.
I don't have any animals with me right now. I sent the dog out before I started. I love like the hot red pants. Are they pants or shorts? I forget. I couldn't see.
We'll
Oh,
find
they're
out in a
shorts.
second.
Or pants, I mean.
Other pants.
To go with the gay theme, they should have just been like really short shorts.
I would have enjoyed it.
Me too. Yes, in Cape Town. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
Me too.
Good
Especially
reel.
because I know almost next to nothing about it, and I love that.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And then bam, there's a poster.
See, I had heard about it, then it got quiet for a while, and then all of a sudden the poster drops out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, okay, great, still happening.
I only just watched the trilogy last October, and the first one really pleasantly surprised me.
Oh,
They're
don't
pink-
even
they're pink
start
pants.
about the second one.
Oh, the second
I
one's
hate
my
the
Oh,
second
I,
one.
Easy.
I remember the trash talk.
I fucking hated
Oh,
it. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I hated
Okay.
it. I hated it.
Day, I remember.
You know, Dan wasn't too nice about it at first either, but I think he's warming up to it.
Yeah, maybe on a rewatch I might like it more, but I really disliked it the first time I watched it. I was
Yeah,
like, what the hell am I
maybe-
watching?
And I get it because it
No.
is so different,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm.
How like
It's a pray at night situation where you go in expecting one thing and it's something completely different.
yeah.
You know, it's gonna.
A little more than Pray at Night, but yeah.
Well,
Well, no, you know what I mean. Like same
it's
idea.
like
Yeah.
not holy. What? It's like prom night, and then prom night 2.
Yeah.
That's what I compare it to.
That's a good
during
one.
Bleach Dream, because both in the second ones, they're both like dreamlike and
Mhm.
bizarre. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Kill for me.
Oh, it's so
That was pretty good.
Good reel. This movie gets a huge up for me for the practical effects. One of the best in horror. Yeah.
It is. It's really good.
Evil Bread, my own Freddy cat, is always sleeping in the other room somewhere. It has been the hottest day in Scotland in the last 20 years. Oh, poor baby.
Oh, 20 years. How hot is it? And then
Yeah, how hot is it there?
at the American Fahrenheit.
Yeah, convert it to
Fahrenheit.
the only other heat system.
Yeah. What is that? 'Cause I don't know the conversion.
I actually don't know it off the top of my head either.
I think it's
wonder
like 22 something. I don't know. You add 22.
I wonder if they get this house super cheap since it was a murder house. Elm Street has a great real estate.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he did. I don't remember if it was a novelization for this or what, but he did get a deal on it because of what happened.
Say it's very much a John Strode situation. Got it real cheap, didn't tell the family, but you knew.
Yeah.
You knew. I think it was something similar like that.
Yeah.
Fun fact: this movie is the only film in the Elm Street series to not feature Charles Bernstein's iconic theme.
Mm-hmm. Still a great score, though.
Yeah. Thoughts on the Malignant trailer? I actually haven't seen it yet.
I haven't watched it yet.
Not yet.
Hello, Grady. Heather liked the Malignant trailer. The sequel left me with so many questions that I've not seen the third one yet. Third Slumber Party. The third one's a lot like the first. It's almost like the first one done again.
That's what I've heard. I haven't actually watched the third one yet either. So
Nope.
It's like the first one, except slightly not. Well, maybe more than slightly less good. But it's if you like the first one, you'll like the third one.
right.
Yeah. I'm only seeing the kill count for it, but I guess in the third one, it actually gives the killer of that one. It gives him like a backstory, I guess,
Yeah.
compared to the first one. And it's not a good backstory either.
No. But they try.
They tried. They did something already.
They did something.
It was something.
Justin Jones says that's a great comparison, Destiny. I definitely prefer Prom Night, but I like the second one as well.
I like the second one. I don't like the original, actually. I'm not a fan of the original Prom Night. But the second one,
I think he might be talking about Pray at Night.
He said Prom Night.
I definitely prefer Prom Night. Oh, Prom Night 1. Okay, I missed
we're talking Prom Night.
Prom Night's 1. I like Prom Night 1. Prom Night 2 is the Hello Mary Lou one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I like Prom Night 1 more. Just because it's like more real, I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't find the Prom Night reboot is that horrible either, but it's not the best.
No,
it's not. I don't think it is either.
A lot. Yeah. But the second one would be my favorite. It would go probably, I haven't seen the rest besides the first two and then the remake. But Prom Night 2.
I'm stirring with the chat.
The original.
I'm stirring with the chat.
Derek says it's hot in Charleston. You see that it's in North Carolina. They're predicting the temperature over the weekend where I live is going to be anywhere between 90 to 105 plus tons of humidity. Thanks God for easy.
Wow.
I don't know what that is in Canadian heat.
Hot.
Very hot.
Very hot. Heather says Grady is ripped. Great abs. Definitely.
That he is.
Grady's a hottie.
I will agree.
It's been hot here too.
Evil Bread, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, but we're usually average at minus 10-ish in your measurement.
Okay, 86. What was it today? I don't know. It's probably.
They're always freezing and wet.
Oh, I'm always sweating.
Jonathan trailer looked great. Did trailer hours before you guys eat. There's a movie called Jonathan. Hashtag Jonathan.
The Malignant trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, dirt. Yeah. Dirt.
1428 Elm.
I know I was not here long, but
it's got to be Kruger.
Oh. Well, thanks for staying, Jonathan. It's good that you dropped in and say hi.
Yeah. Thank you.
Chris Snyder, what are you drinking? I don't recognize the orange can. Is that Mountain Dew?
Oh, yeah. It's Mountain Dew Baja Punch. It's one of the newer flavors for the summer season. It's like a tropical punch flavor.
I've never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse feels like me right now in this heat.
It's a very hot fucking movie with everything melting and sweating.
Just imagine how sticky that would be, too.
And then, like, waking up and sweating in your sleep like that. Ugh, that's the worst. Here's the bar scene.
Don's place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a banner in. We're at Don's place.
Yep. We're about to see Bob Shea.
Do you think he picked out the outfit?
He did.
He did pick out the outfit?
Well, yeah. They talk about it on the Never Sleep Again documentary.
I still need to watch that shit.
I know you haven't watched that yet, but he tells a story on how like they gave him money to go into this like adult store to get the outfit and stuff, and he picked it out himself, I guess.
Interesting.
When I was a kid, I definitely just thought this was like a bar. I didn't quite realize.
Yeah, like I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just like, oh, weird kinky bar. That's all. That's all.
Heather says, I need you to rank all the flavors of Mountain Dew on the channel.
Oh, boy.
I think I've only ever had like 2.
I'd say there's some I haven't had. There's some that's only exclusive in certain areas, so I haven't tried those ones yet. So I can't rank every single one of them.
Yeah, I think I had like the blue one.
Say I did get one from Japan called Mountain Dew Violet. It was a great flavor. It's gross. Stay away from it. Yeah.
Were you
It's-
in Japan?
No. I online had it sent over. It's disgusting.
It sounds terrible. I hate
It is.
things.
Me too.
Evil bread. We have a tradition here in Scotland. Basically, anytime the weather is good, we drink outside. So wine and beer have been on the menu since 6 p.m.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Good hunting. Which Nightmare on Elm Street would you like to see be redone to make it better? 4.
Dream,
Actually,
I was gonna say Dream Master for me.
because I really like what 4 is, but I think Kristen, Joey, and Kincaid were done a little bit dirty.
Mhm.
And I think they could have maybe. I think they should have made Kristen. I think the main character and not Alice. Maybe kept Kristen as the main character. I would have probably preferred to see her live at the end of the movie, but I don't know.
And so they could have done a similar thing like what they did with Nancy in 3. Like have Kristen be the main character, Alice kind of be like the sidekick or whatever until Kristen dies at the end. And then when you get to 5, then Alice is the main character, you know
I
what
think that's what they should have did. Yeah.
Yeah. Like kind of do the same thing over again, but
I'm not so upset about Kincaid and Joey, but I think Kristen definitely got shafted. Maybe that's because Patricia Arquette wouldn't return.
yeah, and
But-
and that was a big stinger too. It's like fuck, I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Does anybody know why she didn't? I used to know, but I don't really remember off the top
I
of my
don't
head.
remember.
I know, like on the kill count, like James said, which he doesn't really know either. He said, but he thinks just because she was pregnant. I think
Okay.
that's
Could
the
be.
reason why.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evil bread, no joke. I've been to bars like that.
It looks fun.
I say it does look like a lot of fun.
That would be awesome, Heather. I think Chris is a do expert. Miss C.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Baja Blast, Baja Blast, Baja Blast.
Yes, I love Baja Blast. It's like
I've never had
my
it.
favorite soda. Really?
only from Taco Bell though. Like if you get the bottles of it, it doesn't
No,
taste
fuck
the
the
same.
bottles.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
the
it doesn't
bottles.
taste.
You can drink the cans, but fuck the bottles.
No, even the cans don't taste the same as it does at Taco Bell.
If you
Taco
chug
Bell
it
is
really
the best.
fast, yeah. You
I
chug it
guess.
fast and it's still like fresh, yes. But pretty much half the can down, no. Same thing with the bottle. The first like 2 drinks taste fine, then after that it's just nasty.
Yeah.
Who's to say like Snyder didn't fall asleep at home, and then Freddy like walked? Well, no, he might have fell asleep at the desk at some point. Like he has to be asleep, right?
Is he though?
He would have to. Because we saw Lori, she literally shut her eyes for a second in
Yeah.
the police station and she fell asleep.
Yeah, let's see that Snyder ass.
Oh, baby. Justin Jones, I studied in Scotland for a year and I was definitely excited whenever the sun came in.
I bet. I love this with all the steam. And
Yeah,
then all
same
of a
here.
sudden out comes Freddy.
It's a great shot.
Again, clearly you could tell us that this is the one shot that's not Robert Englund, but
Yeah,
But
you should be
it's-
wearing
it's
shoes,
still-
Heather.
still a great scene.
The start of the scene is way too similar to pornos. I agree, Evil Bread. Daddy Adidas versus Twink Shower. Yep.
Daddy Adidas.
And that's the thing. Was it Jesse or was it Freddy?
Evil Bread says apparently she was pregnant, but it's hearsay. Do a watch party for Tremors is the best ever. What do we think of Tremors?
I've only seen the first.
one,
Same.
Really?
but I really
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Oh wow. Yeah, the
But-
first one's really good, and the second and third one all right. and
See,
then
I
after
did
that-
get the set at Walmart for like $15 not that long ago. So
I would have bought that if it was Blu-ray.
Say I'll watch the rest of them eventually.
There's definitely a decline in quality after a certain point, but
Yeah.
the first couple ones are good.
Are the Jamie Kennedy ones still fun? At least.
No, I
No?
mean, well, ooh, they're
Well,
pretty,
I don't
they're
know.
okay.
You don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween too, so I can't trust you. Anyway.
I would. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is probably better than those ones, I would say.
Probably. That's cool.
I don't think too highly of that movie. As
Oh, I
I
know.
guess we're getting somewhere then.
I'm actually so glad we didn't get Halloween 3 and we got Halloween 2018.
Huh?
Oh,
Like,
for
Rob
like
Zombie's
Rob Zombie's
Halloween
3?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did read that whatever script was online. I don't know if that
It
was
was
the first draft or
bad.
the final draft or whatever draft it was, but it was terrible.
I didn't read it.
And this is coming from a Rob Zombie Halloween fan, and
What was it? What was?
it wasn't even written by Rob Zombie or anything. It
Oh.
was just a follow up to what Rob Zombie did, but
Yeah.
written by somebody else. So
Yeah, it
like
was-
Scout would have been back, Tyler Mane would have been back, but it was
Scout-
terrible.
The girl who played Laurie Scout, she actually said she was glad it didn't get made.
Yeah, right. I don't blame her.
Good real, those tallow whips hurt like shit, man. They would hurt.
Last one in the shop is the rotten egg.
Justin Jones, I'm moving to London next month, and I'm hoping it will be a little better. Hopefully.
London. All right.
That'll be a good place to live, though.
That's pretty cool.
Heather says Tremors is fantastic. Love 1 to 5. 6 and 7 were not good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like 1 to 3. The fourth one's like back in the old days. I didn't really like that one.
Interesting.
I think 5 to 7 are not good, but I don't remember 7 that much. I fell asleep during it, actually. Oh yeah, was it not the mental patients who worshipped him as a god?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's weird.
And it was in 3D too, so I'm just picturing
What?
some of the scenes. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Halloween 3D.
3D.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
I feel like out of all the movies, Halloween is
Hey, Emily.
the don't do in 3D.
Yeah. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Do a live stream for Pet Cemetery. I'll do one for the
Yes.
old one.
Yes, the
Yeah,
old one
not
for
the new
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, the old one.
I didn't mind.
We
the new
definitely
one,
got to
but
do the old one for sure.
I like the old one better. Yeah, it's a bit better, but we're all Jada fucks in Scotland, used to the weather. Or a nice crotch shot. I agree, Heather. Yes, the old one.
Then okay.
I'm glad we established that.
Is this the only 1-2 we get in the movie?
I think so, but it's worth it because it's all I need.
Yeah.
This one is probably the 1-2 Freddy's Coming For You scene that stuck with me the most in the whole franchise, I think.
Oh, really? Mine is actually the one, I think, from Freddy vs. Jason.
That one's a good one too.
When she's walking out and the blood's coming down the door and she's looking around. And she walks in and it comes in at the last second and like kind of he doesn't try to grab her, but
Yeah.
I hate it in the first one where they're like 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. That scene with Gage dying in the OG Pet Cemetery effed me up so much for life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Me too. I watched that way too, yeah.
And
Like,
Zelda was one of the only things to ever like truly scare the shit out of me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even
Zelda was
still, I'm
freaky.
like,
Yeah.
watching it. I don't like it.
And you knew. I feel like we're having the exact same conversation, right? You knew.
Chris, remember Rick and Morty for Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, Scary Terry.
Scary Terry, yeah.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. That's great. I fucking love it.
And then they're like, wait, what if we can hide?
Oh, bitch. I don't know what to say.
Pet Cemetery OG Part 2. Part 2 was wild. I don't mind it. I don't like the remake. Yeah,
Edward
Part 2 was
Furlong?
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the remake, but I think they really shot themselves in the foot by spoiling their biggest twist.
Yeah, I feel like had I not known that going in, I probably would have been feeling better about the change. Because I get they want to change it up. They want to still do something to shock you, even though you know what's coming
It would shock me if I didn't know it was coming.
Exactly. And had I not known about it, I'd been like, "Whoa, what a great little spin on this." That was probably but
I'll talk about Pet Cemetery.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Because if you watch it, it definitely looks like Gage is about to be hit, but then he stops him, and that scene I think is still really good. Not nearly as effective, but
of course,
he really fucked up. Get the fuck off me! You scratched
Evil
the
Brett.
fuck out of me.
Oh, he scratched you? I hate it when my cat does that.
Yeah,
Love scratches.
He put his body weight into my leg.
Oh no!
With his claws.
That's nice of him. Evil Bread says, "I never took the jump rope girls as a big aspect. They were always just a bit of seasoning."
Yeah.
See, for me, I need the jump rope girls in the movie. That's like a looming. That's Freddy's coming. Like,
I don't need them, but they do absolutely help and add a little bit more flavor into it for sure.
I always just like how they're like an omen of Freddy's, like he's gonna get you soon kind of thing.
Damn, why they sing that? Because that's when he comes for you. I don't know why I'm calling Freddy vs. Jason this whole time, but
that's when
Freddy died by fire, Jason by water. How can we use
that?
Holy jeans! Anyone waiting for the kitty to knock something over in the background?
Oh, it'll happen.
Don't say that, Derek. Put that omen on me. That's why they're not allowed up here.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Don't you put that evil on me. Oh my god. Hold on.
Evil Bread says Zelda needs to drag act, but we're lost opportunity. Needs to be a drag act.
I didn't know actually it was a man playing Zelda.
Neither did I.
I didn't either. Nope.
And then I saw pictures like, fuck. That they did amazing with that.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Her back. That's
really
so
bony.
I was like, oh no.
Yep.
No.
Derek Goodwin loves Scary Terry.
Hell yeah.
Spinal meningitis realness. Yes, I agree. Evil Bread.
I know. And I feel like it's me whenever I say it's like just I don't want to say that actually. It just looks nasty, man. And then I feel like I don't want to be insensitive to that, but like fuck. It's really bad.
Good real. Aw, bitch.
Aw, bitch.
Heather, Pet Cemetery hit different after my son was born. I had a hard time watching the Gage scene now. I could see that.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Could not imagine, but yeah.
Justin hasn't seen the remake. I would say give it a watch. It's not like super terrible. It's just pointless.
And then like I've been reading the book and I've been slacking on that. So I'm like halfway through
the book is good.
And just reading that and then because like whenever I first saw it I hadn't read any of it and then once I started reading it and I rewatched it like 2 weeks ago maybe, just like the little tiny differences that they used from the book, but it was pointless. Like Gage is the one that gets stung in the book, but in the remake Ellie got stung, but it happened at the same time she fell. And I was like, when did she get stung? As she was falling? That makes no sense. And I was like, that was like a change that I feel like just wasn't necessary.
Yeah,
right.
Little things changes like that, there's irritating the fuck out of me. But,
yeah. There was a lot of stuff like that in the reboot. Evil Bread, off topic, but did y'all hear what? Did you hear a trans RuPaul?
I haven't watched RuPaul.
Yeah, I've never really watched RuPaul.
But they do have some horror stuff on there. And I saw something maybe about Hellraiser, maybe something. I haven't watched it, but now I don't even have a cable, so.
I know there's something similar to RuPaul called the Boulay Brothers. Yeah. And that's like a horror drag competition or something like that. Oh. Yeah. The Boulay Brothers, I think it's called.
At the convention I went to, there was a drag queen. It was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've ever like actually seen like full costume everything, and I was like, oh my god, made a statement. Awesome. People are loving it. I loved it. It was great.
Fuck yeah.
Derek says if you watch the trailer, they show the entire movie, so it's an easy skip. Yeah, I mean, you could just watch the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, J-Man. How's it going, Jason?
Hey.
Our guest from episode 1. J-Man's got a lot of good stuff on his channel, so subscribe if you haven't yet.
My mom thinks I'm crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyone see that Gottmik, a RuPaul's Drag Race trans character, female to male, did a pinhead look for the finale and got an audition for the Hellraiser reboot? No,
No, but I think
never
that's
did.
the one that she was referring to just a second ago.
Oh, okay.
She did say something about a Hellraiser thing. Okay. Interesting.
What was it? I missed it. Oh.
Basically, a RuPaul's Drag Race contestant did a pinhead look and got an audition for the new reboot Pinhead.
Yeah, that's what. Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, because the new Pinhead's a woman, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Look,
I wish they would continue it off of from where the comic books are doing. Like back a couple years ago, they did a continuation of the movies, and Kirsty became Pinhead. Like she got the Pinhead powers. And I would actually like to see that if that's the storyline they're doing. But it's probably not.
see my scratch.
Oh, geez.
Eat.
Yeah,
Mean kitty.
it is just bleeding.
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty. It's freaking.
Happy National Hot Dog Day. Since
Yeah, that's.
I like his shorts. The blue
striped
pink
ones?
striped, yeah.
yeah.
Is that the dad barbecuing, or is that one of the students? Has the dad left yet?
I think
Oh, it is the dad.
It's the dad.
It is
Yeah.
the dad, yeah.
With the chef's hat on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And now it's off.
Blatant Coke advertisement there.
Oh yeah. There was some earlier too, where like Jesse was like had the Coke pretty close to the camera and be like, "See,
Yeah.
I'm drinking Coke."
This is not an advertisement.
Right.
This is totally normal.
This video is not sponsored by Mountain Dew and Pepsi Company.
That
Yet.
is ridiculous.
Only $1.99 at your nearest store.
I really like Coke. I like Dr. Pepper.
I gotta get us some Mountain Dew sponsorship or something.
Yeah. Rob Kerr watched Joyride again last night. Great movie. Always forget there's two others. Yeah, I always forget the trilogy. The first one is really good. The second and third one are like whatever, but I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah, I think I've only seen the second and third once each.
Yeah, same here.
But
J-Man, nice sweater, Chris.
Thank you.
Evil Bread. Yeah, the Boulay brothers do Dragula. Yeah, Dragula. That's what it's called. And they have guests like Peaches Christ and Bonnie Aarons. Yeah, I saw a little bit of one episode, and they were doing a bunch of monster outfits and stuff.
I will have to check that out.
Had their cat scratch fever.
Got that cat scratch fever.
She's gonna turn into Catwoman.
Yeah.
That's my next move. Yep.
Happy National Hot Dog Day, sponsored by the great transition shot of all time with Muffin from Friday the 13th Part 2. Yeah.
That does make me laugh every time. That's great.
Add pizza rolls instead of hot dogs. That sounds good. That's making me hungry. I haven't eaten in a while.
Pizza rolls give me heartburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm much more of a I'm much more of a bagel bites guy myself.
Bagel
Those are really
bites make me vomit. Just kidding.
Really?
I feel
I don't
like
think I've ever had
never
them.
cook them well enough. Like to me, if it's
Oh,
not
bagel
really
bites.
crunchy,
Yes, they're
it's
horrible
not.
unless you cook them right.
Yeah, you gotta cook. Yeah, cook them a certain way, or else
Yeah.
it's a
If you
no-go.
get them just right, they're actually good. But if they're not, it's like
Yeah,
Mhm.
it can be a
I like
disaster.
mini corn dogs. Mini corn dogs are good.
Yeah, the first throw at is definitely the best, Miss C.
I need to watch the other two because I watched the first one last night for the first time in a while. Because I found the trilogy at Goodwill, like all in the same like DVD. So
Isn't there a scene in that when one of them has to run around naked or something? I always
in
remember
the
that
first
scene.
one,
Yeah,
they
the first
go
one.
to the restaurant naked. The
Yeah,
two
it's-
brothers. They
I
went.
always
Paul
remember that.
Walker, and I forget the other guy's name, but
Paul.
he's in
Doesn't
so
matter.
much.
Paul Walker's the only one you gotta remember.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But you do get to see his butt.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm waiting for Joyride 2 to get a Blu-ray release. I have 1 and 3. They released 3 on Blu-ray and not 2?
yeah. The fucking US is weird like that sometimes, man.
That's odd.
Yeah. Which I don't know how the parents expect to get any sleep at all with this party going on inside.
I know.
They're way too loud to be fucking falling asleep.
I love how I went from wanting to be the teenagers in the pool to bring the parents talking to. No, wait. I love how I went from wanting to be the teenagers in the pool to being the parents taking the booze to bed and going to sleep.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's fun to just take it in and then just lay down and watch a movie.
I think it's
See you later, Jay, man. Thanks for dropping in.
See you, Jay.
Bye, Jason.
Steve's on.
Mm-hmm.
You go see Grady. He's much more your type.
Yep. It's gonna show me.
Actually, I think Grady's wearing the little shorts I was thinking about earlier. Not.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. Not intensively thinking about them.
First of all, if I got woken up and there was somebody right in my face like that, I'd be like, back up a little bit, dang. And they turn on the light. I'm like, no, hang on, turn it off. Shit.
My first instinct would be to punch because it would scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
Like, how did you get in?
Like, you don't need to be that close. Just back up a little bit.
Full body, like.
Right.
Oh, you can't get it on Blu-ray, or on DVD, Missy?
I do get a lot of stuff on DVD too.
Yeah.
Sir, I think there's a delay with my messages hitting your chat. There could be, but I've also been really slow. So
I'd say there's always with like StreamYard and stuff or YouTube is always I notice like a little like delay, whether it's like 15, 20 seconds, whatever. But
I'll try to read it off the actual YouTube chat here.
Yeah,
poor
she's
Lisa. Heather says, "Poor Lisa. Jesse's leaving here with blue balls like that. How rude. He's going to see his man."
Yeah, I said sorry. You're not rude.
Sorry.
My type, I guess.
Right, Heather. I wouldn't let Freddy stop me. I wouldn't let Freddy stop me either, but I'm glad he drove me to Grady's house.
Right.
Thank you.
This scene is gayer than his leather bed sheets.
That's a good one.
Video hunting StreamYard is slower than YouTube.
It is. I've noticed that.
Derek, it really depends on how cute they are when they're in my face if I would get mad or not. Oh, please.
I don't care how cute they are. Like, back up a bit. Let me get up for a second, and then we can talk.
Yeah, one time, my mama miss her dearly, but one time she woke me up, and it scared the fuck out of me, so I swung at her.
Oh, shit.
I almost hit her, and I didn't. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. She scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. So, even if you're my mama, unfortunately, I will probably punch you.
It's fair. Evil Brad, I know what you're talking about. I see that you've deleted some messages on YouTube, but I think for some reason I can still see them on StreamYard. Maybe they don't delete from there, so.
I don't think they do.
You have all 3 Joyrides on DVD. Oh, okay. I think I have the first 2. The second one's definitely burned onto a DVD. I didn't buy it.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yeah, I'll hear that FBI now. Got you on candid camera.
You on candid camera now. You ain't know that.
Evil Bread, Grady though. Top 10 nightmare guys. R.I.P.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah. I'd still take Tommy though. Tommy Jarvis.
Which Tommy Jarvis?
5 and 6. They're both.
I
Good.
was gonna say, I'm hoping.
I was gonna say,
well, 5 is fine too.
5 is like ripped to shreds. Like he's got like giant pecs and abs.
He is.
And then 7 or part 6, Tommy's probably slightly better looking, but
Yeah.
part 5, Tommy's like a priest or a pastor or something now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heard that too.
It is terrifying, especially waking up with your kids staying by your bed looking creepy as fuck. Yeah. You got some like
Even
Dylan from New
Skyrim.
Nightmare.
Oh yeah, New Nightmare.
Never sleep.
I would have punched
Yeah.
that kid.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I would have.
Some Mikko Hughes.
I was gonna say, 'cause it's Mikko Hughes.
Chad would say. Where is Chad? He was
so
here.
cool.
Bailey just turned around in his chair.
Yeah, this is great practical effects right here.
It's
Yeah,
great.
this is great.
This is like one of the best scenes in the franchise.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite practical effects in any horror movie.
Yeah.
Is this right here?
Love those shorts. I need to get a pair.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
That's the thing
I
you
love
sent me
that.
earlier, Destiny, wasn't it?
What'd you say?
I love the
That's the
eye.
GIF you sent me earlier on Twitter. The eye.
Yeah, the
Oh.
eye blinking. Yep, I love that part.
It's like a twist on him going through Nancy's wall in the first one,
Mhm.
like behind her bed there, except it's coming out of Jesse's stomach.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
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 Freddy looks so good here.
You still like me when I look like this?
Grady reminds me of Johnny Depp from the first movie. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I would say he's probably better looking than Johnny Depp in the first movie, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say I prefer him over.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And just his character, like in general.
Mhm.
Like Johnny
Yeah.
Depp in the first one, he's just like there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's not. He doesn't really do all that much.
He
in the
doesn't do
first movie.
anything. I mean, Grady still falls asleep, but come on now, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Grady, no.
poor Grady.
I wish we would have been able to see more of this, but I love that. The
Yeah,
mirror. I love that mirror shot so much.
Tommy Jarvis from Part 5 can get it. I would take a chance of getting murdered if he looked like that. 100%. Tommy Jarvis from Part 5 is smoking.
Mm-hmm.
The blades coming out of the fingers always F me up. Yep. American Werewolf in London also has some great special effects. Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm friends with an artist called Lee Howard. You should Google him. He did a Halloween costume with Jesse. Oh, cool.
Oh, look, Jesse. Jesse?
Good reel. The score and Grady's death scene is amazing. Yeah.
Oh my
it was.
God! Yes.
So good.
And Mark Patton's just acting his ass off right now.
Yeah, Mark Patton's doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find he's overacting either. I find he's doing.
I don't either. No, like
Yeah.
he's honestly probably more calm than I would be if I was in that situation. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Oh wait. Well, I'm friends with an artist called Lee Howard. He did a Jesse transformation costume with the whole chest burster. You should Google and check it out. Oh,
Hell yeah.
That'd be awesome. I bet Freddy wouldn't do half the stuff he did if someone just offered him some aloe.
That's what he needs.
And Miss C agrees that Part 5 Tommy could totally get it. He's inside me. It's inside me. Wait, what did I say?
He.
I find she handles this pretty good too. Like she just kind of walks in, and all of a sudden, there's supernatural shit starts happening. And she's like,
such a great friend.
yeah,
Because, like, try to look at it from her point of view. Like, she doesn't know if this Freddy thing is real or if he's just losing his mind.
Yeah.
And she's still, like, right there with him the whole time, trying to calm him down and trying to listen to him and try to understand what he's going through a little bit. She's an underrated character in this franchise.
Mhm.
Do you guys think? Well, I suppose we know that he wasn't, but do you guys think that Jesse would have been arrested for Grady's murder since he was in the room?
Yeah, I do.
There's the shorts.
Hell yeah.
Mark Patton is the true scream queen. It's a tragic case of the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's the 80s. It's not surprising that people were giving him shit back then about that. She wants to get in Jesse's pants. She definitely did up until probably like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, probably. I killed Grady. Oh, well, I don't think this is going to work out, man.
I'll still be your friend.
Right.
Yeah. I'll be your friend.
We can still be friends.
We can be friends.
Evil Brad would have went back to bed. That's not a good idea in this movie. Yeah, I think Freddy was using Jesse as a catalyst, but everyone died in the end, but there's no one to arrest. Well, I mean, we see at the end that he's not arrested, but I mean, it might take them more than a day to arrest him.
Yeah.
Once they, I don't know what the forensics were like back then, but once they realized that he was there or found any hair or traces that he was in the room that night.
That's probably why we never saw Jesse again, is because he was in prison after this.
Probably. Well, maybe, I don't know how much we should put stock in the dream sequence at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Very true.
He is living off of your fear. Just fight him. I can't.
At this point, she believes it, so she's a great friend. At that point, you definitely got to believe something's happening, I guess. But.
Like, he's having a breakdown, and he's in a lot of pain, and she's just sitting there right by his side. Trying to talk him through it.
He can't fight me.
It looks like she's seeing Freddy though, and when her face changed when he came up from that table.
Yeah, I think it's because she believes, like she believes Jesse and that it is Freddy. So I think that's why she sees Freddy. He's biting me! The fucker's biting me! How's that for a hot tub, Frank Riker?
Yeah. I mean, something else that sells it for me is that she's willing to stab him here.
Yeah.
If he looked like Jesse, I don't think that she would.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the way she stabbed him.
Look at, yeah.
It's like
oh my god, that's creepy. Creepy shit.
Well, she knows that's Jesse's body because Jesse was there and then Freddy was gone.
Right.
But at the very least.
Yeah, but look how hesitant she is to stab him now.
She stabs him pretty hard a couple times.
Well,
yeah, but she
didn't want to. She didn't want to.
She's looking like, I don't want to do this, but I will if I have to face.
She also stops her dad from shooting him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, exactly.
I love you, Lisa.
Ew. I don't like his fingers. They look like sausage.
Creepy.
What the frick are you doing?
It's kind of like the part, the new Nightmare glove, just a little more gooey.
Yeah.
And one less blade.
Mm-hmm. Like, Freddy looks great in this movie.
Yeah.
And I love that most of the movie he's still pretty hidden in shadow and stuff. And Like there's a couple shots where you can just see like the eyes and a little bit of the nose, and then everything else is in darkness.
Yeah.
And now we're in the third act. We can see it, and the makeup looks great.
Really good. Good reel. The first time I watched this movie, I thought Lisa was Molly Ringwald.
All right.
Not quite, but
That's pretty great.
I can
don't
kind of
see
see
that
that.
one at all.
But, my friend always teases me and asks me what I do if Jason was after me. Come get me, Jason. Just leave the mask on.
Just leave the mask on.
Just leave the mask on.
He is a big hunk of man.
Yep.
Lisa is great. She was investigating it and everything. She read Nancy's diary and found the newspaper article and took Jesse to the boiler room. She's one of the few characters that believe him. Yeah.
Yeah. And I honestly don't understand why she's not talked about more.
Now, I think if a regular guy was just like, okay, he slashed him up here for sure, but if he was just like throwing shit off a table, people would be like, what the hell is this guy doing? But these kids are like, wow.
Well, there's a crazed maniac running
And at this point, they're like,
either
what,
way.
they're like, why the fuck is the pool on fire?
That too, yeah. You're like, something ain't right here. There's a shot coming up real soon that I love. Ooh. Ow, that really hurt.
Ow. Relax.
Look, like this right here.
I think he's just
Calm
an
down.
idiot. I don't. For me, I don't think it's Jesse.
But
I think he's just an idiot.
Also, why is he dressed like a nurse? Like he's got. It almost looks like he's wearing scrubs.
Yeah. The like V
help yourself,
Blue.
fucker. That's one of my
shorts.
favorite Freddy one-liners ever.
Help yourself.
Help yourself, fucker.
Children now. Children now.
Shit. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really just shot at me?
I don't think it would have
Motherfucker.
worked anyway. She literally stabbed him in the heart.
All everybody's like, you really just do that shit?
Really? That's what you want to do, huh?
That's what you want to do? Excuse me?
Freddy should have whipped out more of these kind of powers when he fought Jason and Freddy versus Jason in real life.
Honestly, yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
Setting shit on fire. Although he, in my opinion, he whooped Jason's ass in real life as well. So I guess he didn't need to.
I don't know.
Say he is.
I mean, like they come out, Jason hits him through the windows and blah blah blah, throws him. Like in
Sure.
terms of hand to hand combat, Freddy was stabbing the shit out of him. Then he launched all the not missiles, but the
Man, the
air things
Yeah.
at him. Knocked all the thingies down, stabbed him, hit the big thing down. He got stuck in it, but he hit Jason with that a few times.
Yeah.
And then Jason slashes him a few good times on the bridge, but then he cuts his fingers off. And once he gets a hold of that machete, he's like, yeah.
Mhm. That's true.
And then friggin' Lori comes in and messes shit up again. But
She's like, what the fuck is this?
these dogs with masks on.
Sorry, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Oh, I went to Target the other day and they had the Nightmare 2 NECA figure and it had those
Really?
with it. And I wanted it so bad, but I didn't grab it.
The two
should've.
dogs or just one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you should
No,
have.
it was the two dogs. They had
Oh,
both.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so if I go back to Target again, I'll try to grab it.
I mean, Freddy vs. Jason stated it was canon, so we can only take away that he was sent away somewhere. Freddy didn't bother again.
Oh, Jesse, yeah, I think so.
It didn't say that he survived, though. It just showed a flashback, didn't it?
Yeah, it was just like the montage at the start, I think.
I find it interesting that this film, they tried to make the blades a part of Freddy's hand rather than the glove. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was kind of like the New Nightmare glove. It's like part of his hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lisa looks kind of like Meryl Streep. Yeah, someone else actually said that too.
What is with the Meryl Streep?
Because she looks just
She
like
does. She does.
just
That was a
like-
good cake, Heather.
Right?
Do you think the people at the party see Freddy Jesse's? I think you guys are leaning towards Jesse, but I honestly don't. I
still leaning towards the Jesse thing.
because there was nothing there. There was nothing that convinced me that they saw Jesse. I genuinely believe we're only seeing Freddy, but everyone has seen Jesse with the glove. I don't know. I don't buy their reaction to seeing a regular
That's
person.
another reason why I love this particular Nightmare movie so much, is because stuff like that is so open to interpretation.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see a genuine argument on either side of it, honestly, and that's another reason why I love this one in particular, because the other ones don't really have that.
Goodreal and Heather say they think they see Jesse. I didn't see anything that made me believe it was Jesse, because I wouldn't react to a random guy flipping tables like that, because he wasn't doing anything supernatural yet. And then they were all like, "Ah." The cool scene could have been avoided if someone just offered him a hot dog. I know he was hangry.
Maybe he's more of a hamburger guy.
Far
was-
done supernatural elements.
The hot dog
That's like-
reminded him of his fingers.
Say, I don't like hot dogs at all, so if someone just offered me a hamburger, I'd be all right.
I like Costco hot dogs
I don't like hot dogs.
just because they're huge. Read
Yeah.
into that, I will.
Huge wieners, huh? That's
I
what you're
do.
into?
Yeah.
Hot dogs made me throw up.
Something wasn't right with the first film too, so probably a lot of column A, a little of column B. Help yourself, fucker.
Help yourself, fucker.
The deep brown eyes and the witch nose in the close-up are a chef's kiss. Yeah. Greedy evil bread. Sorry, but Jason only lived because of the interference of humans. So Freddy would have. I know Freddy would have killed Jason in the dream had almost said Heather had Lori not shown up. But Jason can come back to life though, and so neither one of them can really ever be.
Yeah,
each
so
other.
like even if one killed the other for good without any,
They would just
interference,
come- they would come
exactly.
back.
So like
So
it doesn't
it's like-
almost doesn't even matter.
Like at the end, basically Lori killed Freddy with an assist from Jason, but
Right.
like, he can't kill him once his body's gone. He just goes back to the dream world. So
Yeah.
they didn't do anything that nobody else has done before. Brad, hot dog and cake. At least that'll kill him for the last couple of days. Freddy was hangry. Yeah, exactly. All that killing the last couple of days. Hangry isn't a real first word problem, Heather.
Oh, the
It is a
power
real-
of love. It is.
Favorite food, Destiny, that doesn't make you sick is.
That's a good question. I'm trying to think of something I've eaten that I haven't thrown up before.
Do you have a habit of throwing stuff up?
Yeah,
Oh my.
I have a sensitive stomach.
Okay.
Pasta, I guess. But if it's red
Pasta?
sauce, I might throw up. So.
So like Alfredo sauce is
Yeah,
what
but
you
it
like?
has to be like homemade Alfredo.
Mm,
Nothing from restaurants or like store bought.
right.
Yeah. That's good. Salad.
Heather says salad.
Yeah. Salad.
Heather says hangry and overheated.
Yeah.
That's all of us
Yeah.
right now.
If I'm
Yep.
hungry and I'm hot, oh my god.
Evil bread. I don't think Freddy can die either. They're really the perfect match. Jason can't die physically, but Freddy can't die mentally. Yeah.
Yeah.
They will
I think you could. I think Jason could be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Disintegrated. I think you could disintegrate his body and he would be gone. Freddy just goes right back to the dream world. So,
Yeah.
like, the only reason Jason came back and Jason X was because of the nanobots shit.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about Mark Patton's performance in this movie, but again, she's really selling
She
it.
is really good. She beats Freddy in the end. So
Yeah.
she's kind of the main hero.
And
Taco
you can
Bell.
tell like she's
Taco
just
Bell will kill
breaking
everybody
more
if
and
they
more
eat
the
it.
longer this is going on. Taco Bell, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good if you
I've
wanna
had
throw
Taco
up.
Bell before, though. But I'll still eat it.
Goodreal says shrimp tacos.
I do love shrimp tacos. Have not thrown up yet. I love shrimp tacos, but I don't eat meat anymore, except for
Right.
fish and stuff. So I eat more seafood. Love shrimp.
Miss C says, personally, I've always felt like Freddy versus Jason comes down if you're Team Freddy or Team Jason. But that's, see, I like Freddy. Okay, if I had to watch Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, that would be a really hard decision. I think Freddy as a villain edges out Jason a little bit for me, but I don't think either one of them won in that movie. And if anyone won, I would have to say it looks like Jason did just because he's the one walking out of the water. But Freddy's whole plan was to come back and for everyone to know who he was again.
Which they do now by the
There's
end,
an entire high school full of kids who heard them screaming about Freddy the day before. So, like, just because they cut his head off, he just went right back to Elm Street and started killing, I would presume.
Yep.
So, like, everyone, that fear was already drummed up. Like, just because Laurie herself isn't scared of Freddy, that doesn't mean the whole town of Springwood isn't freaked out now.
And honestly, I love the fact that they end the movie without a clear, like, winner. And they leave it, because it's like it caters to both teams, you know, whether you're Team Freddy, Team Jason, whatever, you both get a win.
I think the best ending we could have gotten was the one with Pinhead, where they're both in hell at the end and Pinhead shows up.
That would have been a really sweet ending, yeah. I don't know how well it would have worked, but I love the idea of it.
This isn't even a question, in my opinion. Who would win if it was Michael? Jason would rip Michael in half and eat him. Like,
I like Michael Myers better, but if we're talking in a fight, it's easily Jason, and it's not.
I used to like Michael better, but I don't anymore. But that's just might be because I'm Camp Blood Media now. But
what did Michael Myers do, man?
I know nothing. I still love Michael Myers, but I think if he went up against Jason, Jason would eviscerate him, especially if it's Jason Part 6 onwards. I think the Rob Zombie Michael would have a chance against the alive Jasons from 2 to 4, but that's the only time. I don't think
that would actually be a fair match.
Yeah, I think part 4 Jason. Yeah, Part 4 Jason versus RZ2 Michael would be interesting, but I think Jason would still kill him.
I think
because he's still supernatural to some level at that point.
I guess, yeah.
Well, realistically, because he took so much damage like fucking 3 days before, and he's still running around in Part 4. So. Well, realistically killed. No one has a hose of sulfuric acid to hand at Crystal Lake, but Freddy is always categorically dead and able to come back as long as memory lives. Yeah.
I can't come back if nobody's afraid.
Practical effects, 11 out of 10. I agree. The practical effects in this movie are
yes, agreed.
So this part of the movie here, what do you guys think? Do you think that this happened and that I suppose I don't want to spoil, but everyone here has seen this movie. Do you think that this plays out and Jesse just gets killed?
I don't think so.
I think it's a dream.
I think so too.
No, definitely a dream for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
But do you think it's a dream like the end of the first Nightmare? Or do you think since Jesse doesn't reappear that he actually dies here?
I think he still lives.
Yeah, I think it's something just like how like the first one.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, we just gotta end it on a note like this, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm rooting for Jason. I don't think Myers would stand a chance. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't stand a chance. No. It'd be like Chucky versus Jason.
Just kicks him.
Evil Bread. Sorry, but I think Freddy is the best horror villain of all time. I would agree with that. I think Freddy, as cool as Jason and Michael and everyone else is, Freddy is just like, I don't know. I find he's a step, just like with his personality and the way he looks and him creating his own weapon and everything. I feel like he's like,
yeah,
very iconic.
Oh, look who's back! Stirring the spoon up. Where were you for the whole movie,
man?
Block. MC.
Stop it, Dawn.
Chad. Jason would whoop Michael's ass, all versions. I think Jason from Part 2 could maybe have trouble with like Michael from Part 6. I don't know. But Jason would pretty much almost always win, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let it burn.
It's all over. Not.
Chat alert. We do need a chat alert. It's like,
she says that every time she sees Chad.
Chat alert.
Like, oh, chat alert.
Evil Bread. I think Michael is more interesting, but effectively Jason is a living zombie that can't be killed unless on a molecular level. Yeah.
I agree completely.
And Jason can come back if someone eats a part of him as well, and there's a relative, so.
Yeah, gotta throw that in there.
Easy Jason from 4 and lower Michael wins if Jason from part 6. Jason. I don't know. It's that clear that Michael would win against 2 from 4 Jason. I think it would be very close, if anything.
Yeah.
Let's keep in mind, Michael didn't take the damage that Jason took and came back from in the other
Not
movies.
at all.
So.
No.
This is 100% a dream. Well, yeah, it would have to be a dream because Freddy was there. But I'm just saying, did he survive it or not?
Right. I would like to think he did. Exactly, Evil Brad. I was going to say
Heather
something
comes
like
back.
that.
It's shot like the first sequence, but I imagine
Jesse-
Jesse's the only survivor.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Like, we've already seen the rest of that scene play out, but only now Jesse survives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Freddy has also been, well, the beginning dream definitely wasn't that same dream, but Freddy has also been categorically played by one actor for, Freddy has also been categorically played by one actor for most of the time, so there's a specific artistic signature people expect to love. Yeah, I think the biggest thing they could have done for the remake is to have just did the makeup to look like Robert instead of making him look different.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he had that Robert look, I think it would go a long way to making the reboot better. Wow, Chad. Who's the weirdo with the red hair? JK does. Looks good. It looks great.
It does look great.
All my hair.
4 to 5 trip to Touche Station. Kiddo Clowns from Outer Space scared me more than Jason as a kid. Didn't really scare me at all.
I mean, they were creepy looking fuckers, yeah.
Creepy for sure. Didn't scare me too much though.
I say the movie itself, not really, but just the look of them, I could see that's kind of traumatizing a kid a bit.
Yeah. All right, so we're done. Nightmare 2. What are some thoughts we have after finishing that up? Any thoughts?
I fucking love it. That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Destiny, you love it?
It's amazing. Yes.
Where would you guys? Do you guys both put this above or below Dream Warriors?
Above. I put it up.
You have it above? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I think for me, as much as I love this movie, I think I have to put Dream Warriors above it. We'll see. I have to watch it next week, but I think there's just so much going on in Dream Warriors with the return of Nancy and Freddy's kind of like the Freddy we know for like the first time in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the kills are like so good. Welcome to Primetime, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, there's just
the marionette kill is one of my favorites in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Love that kill.
Amazing.
Just plus John Saxon return. I just really love part 3. It feels like
it is a great movie. I'm not. Yeah.
No.
Like I said, I still have it pretty high up in my ranking, but I still prefer Freddy's Revenge over Dream Warriors just because, like I said, there's a lot open to the interpretation of what's really going on. Exactly. Yeah.
Evil Bread. I'm all for a new take on Freddy, but the way they went about it in the remake was fucking god awful. My personal pick is a character like Doug Jones and have the character part animated. Like CG?
Like CG animated?
I would rather it be completely practical like Roberts.
Yeah. Well, the thing, Jackie Earle Haley did have some CG stuff going on with his.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot. Some of it was practical and some of it was CG. It was like
I think it was practical touched up with CG, and it looked very good.
No.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks for joining me for once, man. Jeez.
Damn, Derek.
Damn it, Derek.
I rate this movie as gay out of 10. 100%. I agree. Gay out of 10 for me too.
That it is.
Yes.
Dream Warriors is way better, especially character. I wouldn't say it's way better.
I would say the characters' development is better in that movie. I would say, yeah.
I just think it came down to if someone was like, "Do you want to watch Nightmare 1 or Nightmare 2?" I would say 2. But if someone was like, "Do you want to watch Nightmare 2 or 3?" I'd be like 3. Or if I was on a desert island and I can only have one Nightmare movie with me, kind of thing, and we're not thinking about New Nightmare in this because I don't want to include this in the conversation.
So New Nightmare would be in the conversation.
Between those, it would be if it's between 1, 2, and 3, I would take 3 with me.
Mm-hmm.
You and Nightmare on Elm Street, yes. Join us next week with Good Real Hunting for Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Can't wait for that.
Hell yeah.
I haven't seen any watching the Nightmare movies with you guys and J-Man and Good Real. This is the first time I've watched the series in maybe 2 years. I haven't watched any of them since the pandemic or anything.
It's been a while since I actually like sat through and like binged them all like that. So I'm excited to do that.
Evil Bread, Dream Warriors is better for its cohesiveness for me and links to the trilogy as a whole, but Freddy's Revenge is a very underrated sequel. I agree.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
Freddy's Revenge took so much hate for so long. Like I remember going through middle school and everyone just dogged on it all the time, saying it was the worst one in the franchise. And I'm glad that it's getting the love. It's like a Jennifer's Body effect.
It's a cult following for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting the love it deserves now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Evil Bread again. More like have Freddy appear different to each character. He's meant to be a dream demon. See, then we're getting into it territory for me. I see where you're going for, like have Freddy appear to everyone differently. But that's kind of it. It does that, and I don't know if I'd want Freddy to mirror it too much. But it would be kind of cool if he did it maybe once for everybody, like appeared as their like biggest fear or something. Mm-hmm. But that again, that's like its thing.
Yeah.
Think of Batman having a different appearance to each inmate of Arkham. Yeah, I definitely like the idea. It just has it vibes for me. Jennifer's Body rocks. Jennifer's Body does rock.
Fucking A right, it does.
I still need to see Till Death though. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun. Gotta go. Thanks for joining us, Missy. Is Matt having a stream as well? Don't want to.
I believe so. Yes.
Yes. Him and James.
Oh right.
That's right.
Well, I don't want to keep everyone if they want to hop over and check out Matt's stream. We had a great time tonight watching Freddy's Revenge. I'm glad you guys came on the channel.
Thanks for having us, man.
Of course.
Destiny, you're back on for New Nightmare, I believe.
And Dream Child,
right. I those are the most recent ones. And Chris, you're back on again. You're also on for New Nightmare, aren't you? No, Chase is on for New Nightmare. You're
Freddy
on
vs.
for
Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason, right.
Freddy vs. Jason with Chad. I'll be back for that. Mm-hmm. Which, ironically, we talked about that movie quite a bit tonight. So.
Yeah, Freddy vs. Jason came up a lot tonight.
Yeah, it did. So I'm excited to actually like talk about it as we're watching that movie.
I actually really wish that like Alice had came back for Freddy. In the Freddy vs. Jason comic sequels, Alice and her son
Jacob
come back, and there's like a whole plot with that going on in Nancy's spirit and stuff. If you haven't read the Freddy vs. Jason Nightmare Warriors and just Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, I definitely recommend reading them because they're like the not canon, but they're like the official like kind of sequels to the Freddy vs. Jason movies. So
I will have to.
I never really looked into them. Like I know about them, and I know they're going for a while, but I haven't like looked into them or anything like that.
Did you hear what happens to Laurie's character?
Yeah, and the only reason I know that is because of Crystal Lake Memories, and one of them. But
she gets killed instantly.
And she was so
reaction.
She was salty. She was like, "You know who kills me, Jason?" After I saved.
Yeah,
that's what she gets for trusting Jason.
So yeah, I do know about that.
Hard. I love that when she was talking about it. I was
great.
Crying from laughing.
She was definitely actually offended by it.
She was genuinely upset about it. It was great.
And her story about she found that out, like a fan brought it to her at a convention. She's like, "Have you read the Freddy vs. Jason?" "No, I haven't." "You're in it." "Oh yeah, I die in like the first couple pages."
It's amazing.
That would suck though.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, can I leave now?"
All right then.
Yeah, it's definitely a slap in the face. But I mean, I'm totally fine with Laurie dying. It doesn't bother me at all. Evil Bread says that's really the only way I can't think of getting by Robert Englund's expectation is by having the same makeup. I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Oh, I think he's saying. I think he's saying getting over the Robert Englund thing is if you have him appear differently. Like I think that's
I could see that.
I think that's what he's trying to say.
I was thinking they could do it the way they should do it is like bring Robert back for a movie, only have him in a little bit, kind of like the new Candyman.
Yes.
Have him be in the background until like maybe towards the end, and then kind of like the new Candyman, have him like do what he did with Jesse, just take over someone's body and that way he looks different, but he's still the same Freddy Krueger, so he'll still talk and act like he was still the Freddy from before. But he'll have like maybe a slightly different look because he's taken over someone's body.
Yeah, I would down for that.
And then you could still have Robert Englund for one more.
And it would be
movie.
great, like passing a torch, like, hey, this is your new guy now. This is your new guy you're following.
Yeah. So it'd be a new actor, of course, but
And
it
I
would
think
still
fans
be
will accept
Freddy.
it if they did it that way, like what they're doing with the new Candyman.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with that.
My ideal scenario would be Robert returning for a finale Netflix animated series.
I'd say like an animated series. I could
That'd
see
be
Robert
interesting.
voicing because all he has to do is go in there and record a voice.
Yeah.
I could see him doing that. For sure.
Yeah,
That'd be
I can
pretty
see that.
cool.
It's weird that he returned for that sitcom show.
Goldbergs.
Yeah,
Right?
the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Justin Jones.
Thanks, Justin.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Goodreal. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob Kerr. Evil Bread. Trust me, I'd love to see Robert come back for a final movie, but then change it for sequels going forward. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to do it. Have him come
think
back
so,
for
too.
one final appearance, and then. Oh, we're still at Don's place. I got to take that off.
Yes.
We
I
never
didn't even notice.
left. We've just been partying.
We're still at the bar.
Still at the bar.
Well, all right, guys. I think it's you good to wrap this up here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I am ready.
I thought you weren't
to
sure.
bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I gotta eat. I'm starving.
Just having too much fun in a new chair over there. It's fun.
I know, it's wearing me out.
Let's spin
And I
around
am
in our
hungry.
chairs.
I am hungry for all that food. That depends.
Thank you all in the chat for joining us tonight. You all were amazing. Like, you brought up so many good points.
Yeah.
Make sure to join us next week for Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors with Good Real Hunting. We've advertised it like 10 times, but make sure to join us.
Gotta do it again.
Gotta get the word out, man.
Gotta get the word out. I'll be setting up the image and stuff and the time tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Do you guys have anything going on over at House of the Living Dead you'd like to talk about?
Oh boy, Destiny.
Well, they're doing Friday watch along on Friday.
Oh yeah, I am doing that.
I will not be
Fuck, man.
there for that one.
Yeah, she's like, I'm skipping this week.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, Destiny.
Saturday we should be watching Spiral if we can all
Yes.
find it.
Ooh, I'll definitely join you guys for that one.
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so a little bit earlier than normal, but yeah.
Sweet.
Like an hour earlier.
Yeah, like an hour or two earlier
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
If
I haven't
y'all
seen it at
find
all yet.
The 31st will be our Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 showdown.
That's right.
Josh is not allowed to be there, period, in the chat or anything.
Terrible movie. I'm too good to be in a video like that. It's I can't be in a Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 video.
Get blocked. Just
My channel will
blocked.
get deleted.
Whatever. That's all I can. Oh, tomorrow night I will be on Jason Knight's channel for Be Kind Please Rewind. We'll be watching the original Friday the 13th on VHS.
Ooh, awesome. VHS. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
then
oh, go ahead.
Back from the Dead should be coming out soon. Haven't done it in a while, but we're back to it. And besides that, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, it sounds all about right. Except I do want to add Hollow Wednesday returns on August 4th with the Halloween Watch Along series. We're going to be starting on August 4th with the original 1978 classic. But other than that, Destiny pretty much covered the rest of it.
Wow, off the top of my head, too.
Good job!
You did it.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Got dates and everything.
Oh, we got a couple more comments here. Justin Jones, the baby from the original Candyman, is the main character in the new upcoming
Yes.
film.
I'm
Yes,
so
yeah, that was an
excited.
awesome connection.
Very excited for it.
Yeah, when I heard
I think
that,
it's a great idea. Yeah.
yeah, perfect. I thought that was such a great idea.
Yeah.
The fact that he's like gonna become the new Candyman is great. I'm super excited. I would say I'm almost excited to see that as Halloween Kills. Like I'm like ultra hyped for Halloween Kills, but my hype level for Candyman is very high as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
Thanks, guys. It was fun to watch that movie in the series, the gay one.
The gay one.
Gay out of 10. Yeah.
Yes.
Good
yeah.
real. We are a big deal. Gay out of 10. The best
Gay out of
rating. Cough cough 8 1 21 cough cough.
Hey, she got it. Might take her a
Yeah.
minute, but she got
It's
it.
the first of the month.
To be fair, though, like we were talking about earlier, that I think the comments are a little delayed anyway. So
Yeah.
So,
Either way.
still, she's like, just leave me alone. Let me spin in my chair.
Let me
got
just spin.
Give us a final spin.
Now I'm mushroom.
Don't fall off the chair.
Ooh, that
If I spin, my headphones are gonna fly out.
See, that's why I'm not spinning
Fucking
360 style. I'm just going.
Yeah, I don't have headphones. Haha, take that. Just kidding. I need headphones. It's on me.
All right, I think that's it for the messages. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us. We're gonna head out for real this time. Join us probably next Wednesday around the same time for the next episode. But details will be coming probably tomorrow for that. All right, guys. Until the next one, have a good night.
I'll see you later.
Later.